Right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I do genuinely appreciate it. If you could help me out by dropping a like, maybe even subscribing. Any comments or questions you've got for me, please leave them in the boxes below. I also need to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I do have a financial background, but none of this should be taken as financial advice. It's purely for entertainment purposes only. I'm just sharing my comments and criticisms. Right, so yesterday I made a video about drip and the poor price action and how the chart and the price look terrible at the moment. I'm an investor in drip. I have nothing against drip. I have nothing against anything that Forex Shark creates. I believe he's a decent developer. All I'm speaking about is what I see on the charts. Okay, it turns out people get very, very emotional about this, which leads me to believe that some people are either very overly invested in this, or they take this as some sort of cult-like investment where they won't, if you speak out, not even speak out, if you say anything even remotely critical about the project, then you're what's called a FUDer. Now, to me, calling someone a FUDer is basically a lazy way of saying that you can't take criticism, or you're incapable of nuanced debate or critical thought, just that you're very myopic and blinkered. Okay, so I'm looking at the chart again today. All right, it looks terrible. Okay, what we're down at now, it says 159 on this chart, but on the app it says 141. So it's down further. Okay, if it carries on at this rate, within a couple of weeks it will be at zero. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I don't want that to happen. I would like this project to succeed because I'm invested in it. So why would I be criticizing a project I'm invested in? Why would I be spreading FUD? What I'm doing is sharing my comments and criticisms and my observations of the price action of this project. And it turns out people don't like that. Excuse me. Right, so last night I was on YouTube and I went on a drip stream. Someone I was subscribed to. I'm not subscribed to him anymore because the way he behaved was pretty poor. So I'll talk you through what's happened, because this is like an example of the blinkered, myopic mindset that people seem to have when it comes to their investments. Okay, so I went into the live stream and I said this: do any of you look at the charts, or do you just blindly follow Forex Shark? Okay, now his response was highly, highly emotive. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I have looked at the chart, things aren't looking good, but I've got faith that, things are going to turn around, there's going to be good news around the corner, which is something that I believe. I believe the price action is awful, but perhaps, the developers can do something to turn this around. That's my hope. I don't have 100% faith that it'll happen. You can't have 100% faith in anything. This is DeFi. It's a dangerous, high-risk investment. Everything is. But that was my point. Do you look at the chart, or do you just blindly follow Forex Shark? So his response wasn't one that I would think of, a rational investor. He said, I don't look at the charts, mate. Why would I look at the chart on an ROI platform that gives you 365%? It doesn't show the true story. Well, actually, the charts do show a true story, regardless of what you think. What you've made there is a ludicrous statement. He then goes on to say, it's not Bitcoin, bro. We believe in the value and the vision, and not just a stupid chart. Okay, so obviously he doesn't like charts. Okay, he goes on to say, anyone can read a chart and look at this and say, oh, it's going up. It doesn't work that way, bro. Right, so he says that. So he's got no interest in he's not going to, have a little chat or engage with me. He's gone off on one. He's upset that I've mentioned the price of drip is bad. Okay, when it is, I'm just purely stating a fact. Anyone invested in drip can't be happy about the price right now. Okay, it's obvious to me. Okay, then he says, there's another one gone, another FUDer. Like I said, it's just lazy calling someone a FUDer because they're just bringing up a logical point. I'm not a FUDer. What am I saying that isn't true? I'm just asking a simple question. And then he goes on to say, I don't know why they even bother coming in here, but how many times have we said this? These people are either paid, tasked, or just plain bored to be on YouTube, coming into my pub, chatting crap at me. Firstly, I'm not paid by anyone. I'm not tasked by anyone, and I'm not bored. I was just watching a live stream, and I wasn't chatting crap at you. I was making a comment, asking you a question. You didn't like the question, so you decided to go off on one, and you carried on. You go on, it's so boring. It's like, bro, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be using my time to make as much money as possible, as I possibly could. I wouldn't be coming here sitting, and he said in this voice, "Oh, were you looking at the chart? Ooh," like literally making fun of me. I'm not going to name him. You might know who he is, but I've unsubscribed from his channel now. It's not the child that I was talking about the other day. He's another one. You all know who the child is. He's got this thing now called FUD blockers, where we put headphones on and sunglasses, and to be quite frankly, he looks absolutely ridiculous. Okay, he might have a maxed out drip account, but that maxed out drip account ain't worth a lot of money now, and he can go and open another 10 drip accounts, and good luck to him if that's what he wants to do. There was, why not take some profits and invest in other things? Like me personally, I'm in property. I've got 6 properties. That's going to constantly pay me money. But I'm in DeFi as almost a side hustle. I find it entertaining. That's a consistent revenue stream for me. Drip and other DeFi protocols that I'm involved in are not the be all and end all of everything. But so anyway, I asked a perfectly reasonable question, and he gets all emotional about it. Calls it FUD. It's not FUD. It's just a fact. I looked at the chart. It looks bad. It's plain and simple. Anyone can see it. If you can't see that, then I don't think you've got much about you. As for the 365% ROI he's talking about, tell me what 365% of what? I mean, if it carries on down like this, where's the price going? When does it stop? Where's the bottom? Okay, because I've been hearing the bottom called since $10. Okay, we're now at 141. Okay, so 365% of what, bro? As you like to say, what 365% of nothing. That's what you're going to end up with if it carries on this way, which isn't what I want to happen. So I'm not spreading FUD. I'm just stating facts. Okay. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he was drinking. He's always drinking on his stream, so perhaps he was drunk. Perhaps he's overinvested and he's getting over emotional about his investment. And he doesn't want people saying things that he doesn't, agree with or can't handle. I mean, personally, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that next week this Forex Shark says, "Oh, I've got this great utility for drip, and it's going to drive the price skywards," and it all happens, and everyone's happy. But I'm talking about now. I'm talking about today. Okay, the chart looks terrible, and I don't care what anyone tells me. It looks awful. Okay, the price is a problem, and people need to start being honest about it. And if you lack the ability for critical thought or nuanced debate, you really need to be slightly less myopic about your investments and open your mind a little bit. I mean, you can all say whatever you want to me. I'm just speaking facts. Okay, I'll say it again. I'm invested in drip, so I want it to succeed. But I'm not just going to stand here and start screaming mighty leader, bullish, and calling people fudders and calling people names, because that's not me. I'm just here sharing my comments and criticisms and observations of chart patterns, which I do most days. And this chart here, if it was a currency, you would say, "Christ, that's going into a recession. This is awful." Okay, that's not FUD. It's just fact. Okay, so this bloke needs to relax a little bit, maybe even take a little break, because if I can't ask, "Do you look at the chart?" without getting abuse held back at me, then the bloke's got issues. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to name him because that wouldn't be fair. But seriously, just open your eyes, open your minds, and think about what you're invested in. Hopefully things will turn around, but as it stands, things don't look good. That's just a fact. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, you probably don't like this video because apparently people don't like hearing the truth. Okay, or a different opinion. Perhaps they don't like that. They've got their own point of view and they won't be swayed from that. And people get very emotional about money. I don't know if you've seen the movie. Something just popped in my head. Have you seen the movie Friday? It's quite an old movie. I think Chris Rock's in it, and Ice Cube. Ice Cube, and there's an ice cream man who doubles up as a drug dealer, and he says to Smokey, "Fucking with my emotions. No, fucking with my money is like fucking with my emotions." And that's very true. That resonates me with what I'm hearing people say. People wearing sunglasses saying they're FUD blockers. I mean, how pathetic do you have to be? I mean, just seriously, it's just embarrassing. Okay, so get a grip. Think about it rationally. Be careful what you do with your money. Keep an eye out for all these AMAs, and hopefully, when he gets out of all these meetings he's in, something good will happen for this project. But for me, it's dying, and I really don't want that to happen. I want all of you out there that are invested in this project to do well. Even the bloke that abused me last night, I would like him to do well. I'm not a fudder. I'm just someone that speaks facts. And if you can choose to disagree with that if you want. Okay, right. So I'm going to stop there for now. But if you found any use in this information, drop a like. If you think I'm a prick, you can call me that in the box below. I really don't care. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. So drop a like, subscribe. I think this is probably the last video I'm going to do on drip, because people get far too emotional about it. They're far too emotionally attached to it. It shows immaturity when it comes to investing, naivety, a completely blinkered approach. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap that one up for now. I'm going to start looking at some other things, but I wish you all a wonderful day. Sorry to do that, but the way this bloke carried on last night was embarrassing. My only assumption was that he was drunk, or he's overinvested and very upset about it. Okay, and that's just how it comes across. I mean, he might think he came across looking clever, but he came across looking really, really foolish as far as I'm concerned. So I wish you all a wonderful day. I hope that drip does turn around. I'm just here speaking facts. I'm not a liar. I'm not going to talk bullshit to you. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? So anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.